Hello everyone, welcome back to your channel name. Today, we're going to explore one of the ocean's most bizarre and fascinating creatures, the ocean sunfish. With its round, pancake-like body and many unsolved mysteries, this species is sure to leave you wide-eyed in amazement. Let's dive into the journey of discovery right now. The ocean sunfish, scientifically known as Mola, is one of the strangest looking fish in the sea. With a large, flattened, disc-shaped body and no distinct tail, it resembles a floating moon drifting through the ocean. It holds the title of the world's largest bony fish, growing over 3 meters, 10 feet long, and weighing more than 2 tons. Sunfish are typically found in temperate and tropical oceans. They have a curious habit of floating near the surface to sunbathe and allow seabirds to remove parasites from their skin. Despite their massive size, they mainly feed on jellyfish, a surprisingly low nutrient food source. One truly astonishing fact about them: a female sunfish can produce up to 300 million eggs in a single spawning, making it one of the most prolific reproductive records in the animal kingdom. With their unique appearance and quirky behaviors, ocean sunfish are truly captivating creatures that continue to intrigue and delight ocean explorers everywhere. Although the ocean sunfish is not a commonly targeted species in the fishing industry, it is still caught and used in certain countries, especially in Asia. Japan is the largest consumer of ocean sunfish in the world. Due to its large and unique body, the sunfish is typically not the main target of fishing trips, but it often becomes an accidental victim during offshore fishing. Because of its slow swimming speed, tendency to float near the surface, and lack of agile escape ability, the ocean sunfish frequently gets caught in gill nets, trawl nets, or drifting nets. Gear typically used to catch pelagic fish like tuna or squid. When caught in a net, their massive weight, sometimes hundreds of kilograms, makes hauling them aboard a true challenge. It requires coordination among several crew members and the support of mechanical lifting equipment. Although not a commercially popular species, ocean sunfish are still used in traditional cuisine in some Asian countries. However, the harvesting of this species is increasingly restricted in many areas because it is listed as vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. In rare cases, some fishermen have even caught ocean sunfish using hand lines or rod-and-reel setups. However, this usually happens by chance, since their favorite food, jellyfish, is a soft, drifting prey that's not typically used as bait in commercial fishing. Interestingly, there are times when weak or disoriented sunfish drift close to shore, lying near the surface as if they were sunbathing. In such situations, fishermen can sometimes bring them ashore using large nets, scoops, or tow lines, without needing complex fishing equipment. After an ocean sunfish is successfully caught, transporting this giant creature from offshore to land for consumption is no simple task. With a body length exceeding 3 meters and a weight of up to several tons, it often requires the use of small cranes to lift the fish ashore. Because ocean sunfish are not commonly found and are considered rare delicacies, the transport and distribution process is usually carried out quickly, especially if the fish is still fresh, which greatly increases its value. Large, well-formed specimens are sometimes sold to specialty restaurants or marine research institutions. Though known for their bizarre, nearly circular shape and enormous size, ocean sunfish are still consumed as food in some Asian countries, especially Japan, where the art of seafood preparation has reached a peak of sophistication. However, processing such a fish requires not only professional culinary skills, but also a deep understanding of the sunfish's unusual anatomy with thick skin, few small bones, large internal organs, and a tendency to accumulate environmental toxins. When the fish is brought ashore, professional chefs or experienced fishermen typically perform ikejimiya, traditional Japanese method, where the fish's brain is quickly pierced to induce instant death, minimizing stress and preserving the quality of the meat. The blood is then drained, the body washed, and large knives or saws are used to remove the dorsal and ventral fin parts that are thick and tough due to well-developed muscle tissue. Evisceration is a crucial step and is done with great care. As the internal organs of the ocean, sunfish are not only large, but include valuable edible parts such as the liver, intestines, and ovaries. However, since the sunfish primarily feeds on jellyfish, which may carry toxins, experienced chefs must be able to identify and remove any parts showing signs of contamination to ensure food safety. After being cleaned and separated, the flesh on both sides of the body, known for its translucent white color, delicate crunch, and soft texturized, filleted, and prepared. Unlike most ocean fish, sunfish meat lacks a strong fishy odor, making it ideal for dishes such as sashimi, steaming, deep frying, or hot pot cooking. The skin, though thick and rough, is highly prized when fried to a crispy texture, while the liver rich and smooth like foie gras, often sautéed with scallions or served as a savory snack in traditional Japanese sake bars. A large ocean sunfish can be utilized almost entirely from its skin, flesh, and liver to its cartilage. Each part offers a unique culinary experience, making the sunfish a symbol of refinement, precision, and respect for ingredients in Japanese gastronomy. However, not every chef has the experience needed to handle the sunfish safely and properly. In many restaurants, only seasoned veteran chefs are entrusted with preparing this unusual delicacy. For this reason, dining on ocean sunfish is more than just a meal, it's a cultural journey, a tribute to culinary craftsmanship, and a celebration of the deep connection between humans and the sea. After the fish intestines are cut and thoroughly cleaned, they are usually vacuum sealed for preservation. This process not only helps maintain hygiene and ensure food safety, but also prevents bacteria from the external environment from entering. Even when cleaned, fish intestines still have a distinctive odor, and if left exposed, they can easily affect other food items in the storage area. Vacuum sealing helps contain the smell while extending the product's freshness by minimizing contact with air. For special species like the ocean sunfish, whose internal organs have high culinary value, vacuum packaging also helps clearly separate each part, making transportation and distribution to restaurants or processing facilities more convenient. Additionally, packaging each component individually, such as intestines, liver, skin, prevents cross-contamination and ensures that each part is preserved properly and retains its original quality. The flesh of the ocean sunfish is translucent white, tender, and slightly crunchy, often used for sashimi thanks to its naturally sweet and non-fishy flavor. Besides sashimi, the meat can also be steamed, deep-fried, stir-fried with vegetables, or used in hot pots. When fried, the outside becomes crispy while the inside remains soft. When cooked in hot pot, the meat absorbs flavor and retains a pleasant crunch. Thanks to its unique taste and versatility, the ocean sunfish has become a distinctive ingredient in modern cuisine. Thank you for staying with us until the end of today's journey. We hope the fascinating information about the ocean sunfish, one of the ocean's most bizarre and unique creatures, has given you a fresh perspective on the underwater world. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so we can continue exploring more wonders of nature together. See you in the next video.